Okay.
Good morning. I'm John Rively. This is More News Plus number 7. It's John Rively for the Fox News Channel in New York. Someday, hopefully. You must have seen old movies of what was left of Hiroshima and Nagasaki after the United States dropped the A-bombs on these cities on target. Of course, when the RAF firestormed the German city of Dresden in January 1943, the results were the same. Nothing was left. Nothing. It became so hot in Dresden, rivers actually melted due to heat. I've heard reports of British and American spy espionage, sabotage, versus Iran's nuclear weapons sites by injecting viruses into their computer control weapons control systems. So London and Washington must know what is at stake. So is Tel Aviv. Israel has given the Allies notifications of their intent to preemptively strike Iranian nuclear missile sites before they become operational. The thing is, Israel does not have an ordinance to do the job right. The United States and Great Britain do. Iran is on jihad, holy war with us, the West, and anybody else who gets in the way. Where the Sunnis and or Shiites are right or wrong in their interpretations of the Quran is no concern. The thing that causes concern is the mirage these people are still fighting the Farouk Crusade led by Richard Lionhearted of England, which was a savage tactical victory with no strategic value. Still got a cold, sorry. And unsecure visiting rights for Christians visiting the Holy Land. The lesson is a geopolitical and religious one on London, Washington, Paris, and Tel Aviv, already known. We have this animosity felt by the government of Iran, and seemingly the majority of their people is pure, myopic hatred trust. Any sane person knows personal, unchecked animosity then comes right back in the ass to get them. Are the masses of Iranian people able to make food production as of no relevance? What is relevant is the memories of the 1979 Iranian Revolution of the mob rules. The Tehran government has the memory kept in mind for self-survival. They know they have to go with the flow, the mob rules. Therefore, beckon call. Israel will maybe try to drag us into this quagmire. We are already in a bit deeper. We never again thinking may give a bet to Israelis. I do not know. I'm not anti-Semitic. To add to real drama to the above equation of Holocaust potential in the Middle East is Russia, on the surface at least, supporting Iran and will therefore support their weapons of mass destruction diplomacy. That's what it may be. Diplomacy in act. Russia is an Orthodox Christian country, and people know, however, it's known by Iran, and people know with Iran being on jihad with Christians, St. Petersburg may be in danger as well in the future. But considered infidels as we are too. Reports have been heard. Iran is to condemn the United States and the United Nations sanctions imposed against them by threat of using ICBMs tipped with nuclear warheads. I myself do not hear the threats made by bullies or anybody else. It's the mob rules. London and Washington are not scared to bid either. We have to wait and see what